Hello, welcome to another Paint With Me video. Today I'm going to call this the Clumsy Edition because I'm going to be painting my really close friend's birthday card, and I made a lot of mistakes to this and I kept them all. So you're going to be stuck with me for 5 minutes walking through it all. So today you're going to need your sketchbook, a watercolor paint pan, your watercolor paints, your calligraphy pen, your wax burner, your wax seal, paintbrushes, and coffee. I love coffee. And your typewriter. So let's get started. So what I always do before I dedicate to or commit to the painting, I always sketch my drawings beforehand. I practice my trees, I practice my gazebo. It didn't come out perfect, but you know, perfect is not always something you want, right? You want something more human, more unique, especially nowadays. And I actually have a surprise for you. I didn't record the painting part, and I am so sorry, but I just genuinely forgot to press record. So the painting came out like this. I really wanted to capture how the light hit the trees. This is actually a park that my friend and I walk to quite often, and I just really love walking at this park with her. It just has a lot of really special ties, emotional ties to it. I use blue to create the shadows and greens to obviously the grass and the trees, and just make it look as sketchy and natural as possible. I really enjoy this process because I love the color green, and I love just making the color green with yellow and blue, and I love my watercolor paints and my paintbrushes, which I'll link at the bottom. So step number 2 is now we're going to start typing the letter, and so I like to use a buttery soft typewriter paper, which I will also link in the description below. This just adds a personal, just nostalgic touch, which I really love, that it just gives it that personal, special touch, which I think a lot of people just really enjoy. The typewriter that I'm using is called the Hermes 3000. Come to find out, Tom Hanks did a really cute little video saying it was the best one ever made, so I just believed him, to be honest. So definitely with typewriters, it is an adjustment. There's no Command Z button for the mistakes that you make, and you could see that I was obviously frustrated at the parts where I messed up. But I always keep the parts that I mess up because it's always just kind of funny reading the note and being like, yep, sorry, I messed up, typewriters are hard. Anyways, and you just kind of continue on. So I still love my typewriter. That seafoam green is just gorgeous. I love to just keep that sort of memorable and nostalgic little note and paste it right into the card. It just makes it really special. So step 3, use calligraphy to write the happy birthday sign, because when you open up the card, you have those two empty pages. So I'll use the note for one, and then the top part I use as an introductory happy birthday. So here are some helpful tips when you're doing calligraphy on watercolor paper. I always practice before I commit to it on the actual card, just to make sure I remember what I'm looking for and like what the goal is. Always practice. That's my go-tos. Just practice before you commit, and then you'll get it. Now the perfectionist part of me is like, I see these 2 H's and the little squiggly parts look slightly different. But that's okay because it looks nice, and you know, friends are not really looking for or nitpicking those things. So I don't always have an issue with that. But sometimes it does bother me. Writing calligraphy on watercolor paper is actually a challenge too, because the paper is made of like wood and cotton mixed together, so the nib always catches on the paper, so you got to be mindful of that too. And I had a lot of ink for this one, so don't press too hard on the pen. It'll pull too much on the top, and it'll take a long time to dry. And then the third step, oh wait, am I in 4 or 3? I can't remember. I'm actually going to be using the wax seal kit that my friend I'm making this card for. She bought this for me for my birthday, and I put together the colors I feel like best fit her personality, and I thought it would be really sweet to use. And I also wanted to put it on this piece of paper and then cut it out so that she could actually reuse this wax seal anywhere she wants, if she wants to use it, or just keep it, you know, either for her kids or, you know, whatever it is she wants to keep. And I love this wax seal because I got it in New Orleans and it's from Italy, and they don't make them like that anymore, so it's really special to me too. And then you put the card in the envelope and you paste your wax seal on the back, and that's it. There you have a beautiful, unique, and personal card for your friends. I really hope that this video inspired you, and I hope that you stay tuned for more. Bye-bye.